Welcome to the short introduction on COB or Class of Business and continuing professional development training provided by Race Stradal Consulting. These programs have been implemented because the Financial Sector Conduct Authority requires it and the FAIRS Act requires it. First of all, there's Class of Business training for representatives to attend, and the training is to cover generic product types for each license area. Irrespective of what products you sell in that license area, you need to know the holistic class of business that you are operating in. So if you sell a basic life product, which is a Cat C product, you would need to learn all about the other protection products, the other disability products, the endowment products, the ancillary benefits which get added onto those products. All the products that sit within the Cat C would be what you would need to attend as part of Class of Business. CPD, or Continuing Professional Development, is aimed at all representatives who have been found fit and proper. They're already fit and proper. They've got their time in the industry. They've got their qualifications. They've done their RE. They've done their COB. And now they are working without supervision. They're working on their own. The requirement now is every 12 months they have to complete and achieve CPD points. If they were appointed as a fit and proper advisor during June 2018, their first 12-month cycle would end of May 2019, and they would need to have completed the required number of credits. Let's have a look at Class of Business. As I said, the FSCA has a requirement that representatives and financial service providers must complete Class of Business prior to seeing clients. They need to understand the full range of clients that they are full range of products that they are operating in. Class of Business is generic knowledge on the full range of products in the area or class of business that the representative is registered in to give advice. This must be done in addition to the product knowledge training, which is one run by the product house, which would be specific on the products that the company sells. Class of Business must be done through a registered training provider, and RSC is accredited within CETA, and our training provider number is 130040. Product training must be updated and re-attended every time the product range updates or changes, where Class of Business is considered to be a once-off training done at the beginning of your license area. Class of Business training that we are running for this project at the moment is short-term personal lines and short-term commercial lines, long-term and private pensions, pensions and employee benefits, investments and collective investment schemes, health and medical aids. There are also Class of Business training for banking products, short and long-term deposits, and the various JSE and asset class products used by stockbrokers. The process we're going to follow at RSC is we're going to be sending out pre-reading, which you need to read before you attend the program. Then we're going to have a lecture with in-class assignments, and you can also watch videos of the lectures prior to attending the lectures. During the lecture process, we will in fact run a facilitated workshop to ensure that any areas that you misunderstand or confused about are clarified. You will then do a multiple choice examination, and if you don't achieve the required standard for this, there is a retry of the exam if required at a later date. RSC will then issue a confirmation letter on completion of the program that you have completed Class of Business for the area that you attended. The dates that we have scheduled already is Class of Business 1, Personal Lines, on the 8th of April 2019. 2 is Commercial Lines on the 29th of April. Class of Business 3, which will be long-term and insurance and pensions, on the 13th of May. Class of Business 4, Pensions and Employee Benefits, on the 28th of May, Class of Business 5 for investments on the 10th of June 2019, and Class of Business 7 for health and medical aids on the 24th of June. The next type of training that you need to do once you are fit and proper is continuing professional development. This has been an FSCA requirement from June last year. You need to get 6 CPD points per licensed area per year. So every area you're licensed in, you need to get 6 points for that. So if you're only licensed in one area, you need to achieve 6 points per annum. In 2 areas, 12 points. In 3 areas or more, 18 points is the maximum. FPI requires 35 CPD points per annum for professional members, which are made up of 18 points required for phase and the balance required to retain your professional membership. CPD points must be accredited by a professional body, and we have approached the FPI with the programs that we will be running for you guys to ensure that they are accredited for the 6 CPD points. You cannot use existing qualifications as CPD, but you can use other training for CPD if accredited for CPD points. If it's not accredited for CPD points, then there is no CPD points for this. This is something we need to look at. If you've attended programs during the last year, since June last year to date, we need to ascertain if those do qualify for CPD points or not. The process we're going to follow will be to send out some sort of pre-reading of reading material. You're going to watch videos online and then attend a workshop for 1 day, 6 hours of input. Each workshop will in fact cover 3 programs of 2 hours each. You register and you sign in at the start of the program and you sign out at the end of the program to prove attendance. Attendance for 6 hours will result in 6 CPD points. FPI is a professional body who will credit this training, and they may audit attendance. I've seen this done in the past, so this is something I'm sort of expecting that may happen. We're also going to do a written multiple choice exam at the end of each 2-hour segment to see how we are getting on knowledge-wise. RSC will be offering CPD or continuing professional development online, and this is a little different, and it will only be available probably from May onwards. Again, there would be pre-reading of material online. You would watch videos online for 2 hours. Each video would be an hour or 2, and the total number of videos you would watch must add up to 2 hours watching time. FPI is again the professional body who accredits this training and may audit the results. The difference here is we can't prove that you're sitting at your computer. I mean, you could sign on, let the video run and go and do something else. So we can't prove that you are attending it. So the way we will do the online process is a multiple choice exam to achieve the CPD points. You would then repeat this process with the next program to complete the next lot of CPD points. And you would carry on doing this until you have in fact got the 18 credits required for the year. The CPD programs that we are going to be running, each of the following is a 2-hour program, and 2 hours creates 2 CPD points. We're grouping them into 1-day modules of 6 hours. So each day should result in 6 CPD points. There's 2 dates planned for each of the following. One will be in Clearwater and the other one in Midrand. Learners obviously should only attend one of these dates and at the most convenient venue. What's quite good that there will be 2 dates for each module is that if something happens and you miss one module, you can obviously attend the other. Module 1 is on the 15th of April and will be at Midrand. And date 2 is on the 16th of April, the next day at Clearwater, and we will cover phase and the new fit and proper requirements. the financial services industry structure and Twin Peaks as it was changed by the FAIRS Act, current affairs and PESTEL. PESTEL is an acronym which looks at political, economic, social, technology, and environmental and legislative changes that happen. And we're going to look at the changes that have happened over the last year or so and the impact it has had on the advice we need to give to clients going forward. Module 2 will be on the 6th of May in Midrand, and the second date is on the 7th of May in Clearwater. And in this one, we're going to cover POPI and the protection of information and how financial advisors need to make sure that they protect their clients' information. Income tax and budget updates are going to be looked at, and then change in the retirement industry. Module 3 is on the 30th of May and is at Midrand, and on the 31st of May in Clearwater. And here we will look at employee benefits, personal needs analysis, and retirement planning. Look forward to seeing you guys. I will be communicating with each of you quite extensively during this process. If you have any questions, please drop me an email, reply to me, and I will be happy to answer any questions you may have.